Assalamualaikum, good evening, good morning, good night. As you can see in the slide, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Faisal Achoy. Okay, I would like to give you my talk, my lecture on the improving your memory and concentration and reading system. So, welcome to UED 102 study skill. So, this is the title of our lecture today. Okay, it's a brief about an introduction about myself. Okay, okay. Today, this is the course outline I'd like to cover our lecture for today. So, topic first is the memory strategize. Second one, organizational strategies. Number 3, concentration strategies. Number 4, concentration chart. And number 5, reading text. So, the learning outcome (LO) at the end of this topic, students should be able first, applying the technique of memorizing. Number 2, consume food that can increase your memory. Number 3, handling and tackle the problem of memory. So let's start our lecture. Memory. Okay, as you know, our brain is divided into parts. So you need to study now your brain. So when you know your brain, you could improve your memory level. Okay, so first of all, I would like to you take your left hand, this one, and put here. Okay, so this here, okay, this is the left side, which is cover for the science, mathematics, biology, physics for the science. Okay, so you have the logical thinking here. Now, raise your hand, right hand, and put here. So this is more on the illustration, color imagination. So when you imagine someone, your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever you put, so most likely you use the right side of your brain. So if you see this picture, okay, this picture is telling us about the technique to increase your memorize. Okay, when you study in university and in the school is different. So most people they like the handout or notes in a colorful. Some of them use an image, and then some of them use the the arrow whatever. So for example, acronym. For example, so this is a chemistry subject. I just give example. Some of you like to use the acronym. So this is a short form. Okay, for your brain. So your brain is under stress when you receive many information, many knowledge. So you need to minimize your memory capacity with shorten the sentence in a short form. For example, like the element in chemistry, potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium. So you make it simplify or easy to your brain to memorize. So for example, kalau nak kahwin mesti ada zakat fitrah supaya perkahwinan hang kekal abadi. Like this. Fahmi sungguh naughty curi barang I. Oh, so brain, when you make it a funny, so easy to receive, receive the information. So because your brain is not under stress. Do you know that the memory will decrease drastically after you attend a lecture and then you listening to the lecture? given by your lecturer. So your memory decrease gradually, eventually after 1 hour. So what you need to do, you need to increase back your memory up to 68%, for example. So this your memory decrease after 1 month, decrease and decline. So whatever you learn in the class, you need to review and then do the revision, review, revise, and redo. 3R. You need to review, revise, and redo. How to redo? I will share to you on the next topic. Taking note, how to take note. So next, this is most likely most students they forget about this. Like you, when you plant like fruit, for example, mango, whatever you feed in, urea, baja urea, for example. So the quality of the food, mango fruits, is depend on what you planting in the root of the trees. So similar to the brain, what you feed up into your brain will influence you, the way you think, the way influence you memorize, your memorizing level. So you need to keep it this thing, good brain, good food. So for example, first you need to take a fish, avoid from the glutamate food like the crab pack, whatever crab pack. So the processing food, please avoid. You can eat, but make it a less. Okay, you consume that food. Number two, vegetable. It's better for your brain. Fresh vegetable, green vegetable is good for the brain. Memory, it can increase your memory. Number three, fruit. Yes, and now fruit is expensive. So try as possible as you can to consume food, fruit. Number four is, yes, very simple, cheap. Okay, you need consume egg, because egg content of the omega-3. It's very good for your brain cell nutrient. Cell nutrient will grow quickly and interconnected between your cell nutrient, so we increase your memory. And then when you drink this one, milk, juice, milk is very important, good for eye, and then you can see clearly and improve your concentration in the class. So please avoid the Coca-Cola carbonate drink. You can drink, but one time, 1 week only, maybe 2 times 1 month. So please avoid, because carbonate drink, Coca-Cola can destroy your cell memory. Okay, so I saw many students, they like carbonate drink, like Sprite, 100 plus. It's not good. At least you athlete, because you consume many energy. So you consume energy, you can drink it, but not always, all the time. Okay. Number six, walnut, raisin is very, very good. You know why Japanese, they have good education, they have a good memory concentration, because they avoid from the processing food, they consume super organic food. That's why they have longer age, panjang umur sampai 100 years old, okay, 90 years old, because they avoid processing food like the crab pack, keropok, whatever. Beside, yeah, moreover, they can destroy your nutrient cell in your brain. And then for oatmeal, okay. Next, okay, just repeating. Sorry, problem with the slide. So, enhance your memory. Sorry, I just ignore before the SPM. Maybe typo or so there's 16 more thing you need to avoid. This can influence the way you thinking, the way you memorize, especially for number, yeah, 5. Okay, you eat the internal organ, it's not good, especially for the subject involved memorizing many things affect, okay? And then those smoking, drinking, okay, sake or alcohol, please avoid that. And then most importantly, don't overdose, laughing ha 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 like that. So it could, not could, but for sure confirm, you will lose memory, you will lose whatever you receive from your lecture. Okay, so the strategy is, I want you do this tutorial, activity 4.1. Okay, I want to see you how good your memory. Okay, I want to see your score. So please do by yourself. So I want you fill in this activity for dash one. So please tick yes or no. Okay. So if you have done, later on you can share with me or in the graph the you can share in the evaluation or in the group WhatsApp or UED group. Okay. So we proceed. In this connection from previous slide, connection with the graph, after 1 hour, your memory decrease. After 1 week, your memory decrease. The graph is exponential, gradually exponential, gradually and exponential uh, decreasing. So there is, um, you know, 7 technique. Most effective is you teach other. I want to share my experience. If you teach your friend, you teach again the another person, for sure after that you will easily okay remember, memorize whatever the lecture give you, especially the formula, the calculation, the analyzing the statistic, whatever that data, you easy to remember. And then after you teach other, you need to practice exercise, like you playing, you know, mostly student playing Mobile Legend, PUBG. Every day they're doing, keep repeating, similar thing every day. So what happened? They remember how to use the gun. They know the character, each of the character inside the Mobile Legend PUBG. They remember because they're repeating. So number two, very effective. 75% is, you know, repeating what you do. Okay. The rest you can see like the discussion, demonstration. You can demonstrate. Depends on the subject also. Okay. Okay. Next, what is the memory? I already show you the brain memory. Okay. The right side. Based on the study, right side, the boy student, they have advantage here. The strength. That's why boys, they can remember what is the direction. But if you give to the girls, they can't remember. Okay, when they're driving, they just now driving, but they forget. They forget which direction. Okay, so that is the advantage. That's why in the engineering, in the uh, engineering, especially physics, mostly the student is boys. While for doctor, pharmacy, they have strength here. The right side, many girls. Okay, in doctor pharmacy, but less boy. That is quite uh, fun fact. So later on, I will show you the technique of the reading. Okay, reading system. But here you can see, similar to the computer, you have 3 types of memory: SM, STM, LTM. So sensory memory, short-term memory. Short-term memory, you receive one-time knowledge, you forget already after 1 hour. Okay, long-term memory. So you, sorry, long-term memory, you can use it all the time, but with some technique. Okay. Next, so the important, you need to pay attention for the sensory memory, but in the class you cannot pay attention within 2 hours, 3 hours. Maybe you stomach hungry, or you know, you less sleep, less kan. Okay, and then In the short-term memory and long-term memory, you need to have a technique like the acronym, like the sketch, the diagram. Okay, imaginary. You use the left side. Okay. Next, organizational strategy. So so you can do this one by yourself. This for the short-term memory. So I want you do in your class or you, by yourself. Okay. You need to uh, look in this list. Okay, and then you can read the instruction. Okay, and do together in your with your partner or with your friend. Okay, just follow the instruction given in this slide. Okay, memory strategy similar to the previous slide. Uh, you use color. Some of your friend, when you study, your partner, you use the like this highlighter, orange color. Okay, I like the pink color. Okay, pink color. So you highlight compared to no color. So like the food, you have the colorful food. You attract. Okay, you interested. But no color, you don't interested. Similar to the notes, okay, and notes. So taking note will be covered in the next topic, UED 102, chapter 6. Okay, next. Uh, okay. How forgetting could occur? First, you have anxiety. Maybe, yeah. You have the craving. Okay, you don't understand. If you don't understand, you cannot push your brain. You need to your brain need to relax, calm down. Okay, empty. Usually you can study in the early morning. You wake up 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. It is the best time. That time is the best time for the brain easily digest, memorize. In the morning, very easy. But by the time reach in the evening, you already quite tired, sleepy. Okay, so in the morning very fresh. So you need to choose the right time for you to study. Okay, not just you have the technique, but you need to have choose the right time. Okay, the best time. Okay. Beside that, I want to add on. Yeah, you food also. Please avoid the carbonate, drink, processing food. Okay. Okay, in the class you need to pay attention. Okay, this one you need to pay attention. If you don't pay attention, sometimes you come late, you absent, so you already lost the information, the knowledge. Okay, next. Okay, how to improve your memory? Besides, I mentioned in the previous slide, you can use the acronym. This one what I mentioned, imaginary. Imagery is you imagine the notes. Some of note you transform to the in the form of the image. You sketch, you put the highlighter. Okay, and then you have conversational strategies. Okay, mostly I recommended the student use to the imagination acronym. For example, like kau nakal macam Liza, kau nakal macam Aladdin Zing from St. Paul High Church of Angel. Okay, you need to shorten the sentence so that you can save your space in the memory. So and then as a result, your brain is less stressed. Okay, concentration, as I mentioned, you need to pay attention. So I want you complete the activity 6.1. And then after you complete and follow the given instruction in the next slide and see your score. How much the point you score. Okay, this one. Okay, you fill in number 1 until 10, yes or no. Okay, good luck. Please try this. Next, okay, poor concentration. I mentioned just now less sleepless, sleepy. Okay, and then food. If you sweetie food, terlampau banyak manis makanan, so could damage you cell nutrient in your brain. So it's not good for your brain, okay? Like processing food also not good. So that is important from the root of your brain. But from the outside your brain, okay, like the uncomfortable environment, you need to choose the right environment, especially for the subject involve the calculation, reading. You need to study in the library, quiet place. Okay. Then you need to have motivation. So and then if you have any motivation, you have the right food. Okay, you have the kismis resin, kan? Okay, so will improve your attention, concentration in the class. So next one, strategy to improve concentration. So there is 6. Okay, so I would like to highlight important one. Uh, you need to be active. Okay, active. So in order to active, you need to, for example, in the morning class, you need to consume breakfast. You need to take your breakfast. Then you need to drink the tea to re-energize. Okay, to re-energize, to gain the energy to activate your body. Okay, your brain memory. Okay, and then you need to have the positive thinking, motivate yourself in the morning. Okay, so next one. This is instruction for the next activity. Activity number 4. Complete the concentration chart and then record 10 problems that you encounter over a 1 week period. And then should include one or more strategy to improve your concentration. Okay, you can cite, you can use whatever I share in the previous slide. So this is the table you need to fill in. Figure 6.4. So I'm waiting this for your answer in the assignment. Okay, you will hand over your assignment later on. Next, reading. Okay, the last subtopic, reading. So you need to have technique of reading. So you have scanning, skimming. So in order to read, you need to have the data. You need to have brief notes. Not all the content sentence, so many sentence in your notes. So I'm very, very sure you will not read those sentence. So what you need to do is you have long sentence. You need to extract the key point, and then key point you need to assemble, and then make it a short. Use the acronym. Like I mentioned just now, kalau nak kahwin, mesti ada zakat fitrah. Supaya hidup bahagia. So, for example, okay? So, another example is use the SQT3R. Okay? SQT3R. So, what is that? Survey, question, read, recite, and review. Okay? So, especially you use the 5W. Who, what, when, where. Okay? And then you read, keep repeating to increase your memory level to from the 33% until 63%. Okay, so please read. This is the last assignment. Reading text. Please read and apply the SQ3R. So these are the statement or the paragraph. You read, apply the SQ3R. Okay, so I'm waiting this one also. You need to find the keyword. Okay, and then extract the keyword and then assemble, arrange in order whatever you like. So make it please make acronym. You can do sama ada dalam bahasa Melayu atau bahasa Inggeris lah, apa-apa yang suitable for your memory to digest, absorb. Okay, easy to remember. Sometimes student dia tidak boleh bahasa Inggeris, dia tidak boleh remember kan. Jadi you boleh guna bahasa you as long as easy for your brain to memorize. Okay, easy you to absorb, digest. So I will see and waiting all those activity assignment in your assignment. Okay, so that's all. Thank you very much. Okay, lastly I would like to ganbatte, good luck. Bye bye.